Hello friends. So day 4, I'm like, how many fingers do I hold up? Day 4. And here's the update. So scale didn't move today, but last night I ate rice. We actually made our own sushi rolls, which was really fun. And it's cool how the family is eating some of what I'm eating. So I'm not just making specific to me meals. Like some of the things, obviously, yeah. But they're getting in on it, and it's really cool to have their support. Granted, it's only day 4. So I'm diffusing lots of oils, which you might be seeing misting. It's not just my aura coming through. But day 4 updates. My low back and legs are so freaking achy, like period ache, like just terrible. And I was using ibuprofen. It's only like good for like an hour, and then they're achy again. And so that's been waking me up at night. So today I actually slept until 8:30. I don't know when that happened last. The kids were like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't have to get up, so I'm just gonna like rest, because that's the whole purpose of this." So that is happening. I usually can't eat rice, so I was curious how last night was going to unfold. For some reason, rice just, I feel like I can't digest it, and it's weird. But I think that's probably why the scale didn't move, but the meal was pretty delicious, so there's that. In other news, I am a huge coffee drinker, absolutely love coffee, and I know they recommend you don't do any caffeine while you're doing this reset, and I've seen a lot of people say they do decaf coffee. I've watched other coaches do it, but I decided if I'm gonna invest like 21 days in this, if I'm gonna invest my money in this, like I'm gonna go all in. I'm not gonna cheat. I'm not gonna cut corners. I'm gonna go all in and actually trust the process and allow my body to do what it needs to do. So I'm not drinking any coffee, including no caffeinated tea. As tempting as that is, I actually cleaned out my tea drawer. There's no black tea, there's no green tea in there. It's just herbal tea. Even the teas that say they're decaffeinated, I'm not drinking those. Like, it has to say herbal tea. So I've tried Ticino in the past, and I wasn't a huge fan of it, quite frankly. But I decided to order a sampler pack since I was doing this, because they're herbal teas, they're caffeine free, they're acid free, and I was like, okay, let's try it. So this morning I tried dandelion caramel nut, and it was actually really freaking good. So I have a little bit more of that. I'm gonna reheat it, and I'll let you know if I like it. Do I like it enough to buy another box? I don't know yet. The jury is still out. So that's what's happening. Something super cool is I have an energy practitioner that I swear by. I freaking love her. She's helped me so much. We are energetic beings, okay? I don't care what your spirituality is. I believe in Jesus as my savior, but I also believe that I'm an energetic being, and I have an energy practitioner, and she has helped me a lot just in life in general. And so I have had this aching in my low back and down my legs, right? Really painful. So yesterday I had messaged her about something, and she was like, you need to work on these 2 different energetic points, because our bodies have meridians in them. So I did, and one of them wasn't sore at all. And I messaged her a little more today about it, and she was like, oh, you need to work on your bladder meridian and your spleen meridian. And my spleen points are usually always sore. Those are like release points. They have not been sore on this, which I think is really interesting. They're right here, like right underneath your rib cage there, or if you find your nipple at the bottom of your rib cage there. But for me, I always massage these points. That's a great place to massage, just FYI. But she was like, bladder. And so I traced my bladder meridian, and it was so cool because that is exactly where it's aching. And so if you're not familiar with meridians or how our organs energetically process stuff, they don't just process like waste. They process your experiences, your thoughts, your interactions with other people, which is super crazy cool. So if you have any questions about that, I can give you her information if you want to chat with her. She's an amazing resource and has helped me so much. She's just really good at what she does, and she's got such a good, calm, like peacefulness about her. I love that. So I'm working on that. Yesterday I drank all my water, but I felt like I didn't get enough water in, and that's something I'm noticing is if I'm actually following the plan and I'm drinking 12 to 16 ounces every time I take my supplements, I feel I'm getting through the amount of water I normally drink, which is like 80 to 90 ounces, but I don't feel like that's enough. So today I'm working on that, especially since my bladder meridian is talking. I'm drinking more water. I did cheat a little bit. I know I just told you I was gonna follow it to a T, right? I was gonna go all in, but I was really hungry yesterday, and so I actually did have half of a serving of my superfoods, which is an approved snack in the guide, but it would have been my second snack of the day. But I don't feel bad about it. I had half a serving of the chocolate superfoods blended with water and ice and some cinnamon powder, and it took the edge off, and I just felt like I had that, I needed that. This morning I did have 2 eggs, and as we progress through week 1, which I'm on day 4, as we progress through week 1, I have to remove animal products. So that's gonna be hard for me, especially in the middle of hunting season. All this venison is coming into my house, and I freaking love venison, but I can do hard things, right? And it's just a couple weeks. I've done lots of things for 21 days. Like, that's over in a blink. So I'm gonna go all in, and I will document my process. Yeah, so that's that. Day 4 is almost on the books, and other than my achy legs and low back, I feel really good.